With the holiday season comes a huge demand for next-generation technology, and a big ticket item this year is next-gen consoles, like the Nintendo Switch OLED, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X. My husband and I have successfully nabbed not one, not two, but we've actually nabbed 3 consoles using a few simple tips that literally anyone can do, and no, you don't have to buy a bot to get these. So now that we have successfully obtained our consoles, I wanted to share how we did it, so hopefully you can get one before the holidays. If you are new here and you want to see other hacks to make your tech life easier, subscribe to my channel. My name is Shannon Morse, and welcome, S'mores. I am so excited to share these hacks with you today. Now, even though stock has improved over the course of 2021, these consoles are still kind of hard to find. It's pretty difficult, and due to supply chain issues, chip shortages, shipping delays, we're seeing plenty of out-of-stock notices from retailers this year no matter where you look, which is so disappointing. But Mr. Snubs, that's my husband, and I really wanted to get our hands on our favorite consoles, so he did a little bit of digging, and first he found a PlayStation 5, which he gave to a friend, and then we got an Xbox Series X and eventually a PlayStation 5 for us, all at retail cost. We did not have to pay any kind of outrageous prices or deal with scammers on eBay. Nobody wants to do that. But the thing is, desperation can really make you pay a lot of money for a rare ticket item. But if you are patient, you can save yourself hundreds of bucks and go through a legitimate retailer who can offer return policies, purchasing protection, and warranties. Now, before I get into the steps, SpiderOak is back today as a video sponsor. SpiderOak is giving away some free stuff, and they are also setting you up for better cybersecurity in 2022. Join SpiderOak throughout the holiday season on a path to better security and privacy with their 25 days of cybersecurity. For 25 days, the SpiderOak team is sharing small, actionable changes that can have a huge impact on your online privacy. Whether that's knowing where to go to find out if your email address has been compromised in a breach, or understanding which companies are tracking your data and how you can stop it. Each day will help you understand what kind of action you need to take to keep you and the people you care about safe online. Plus, SpiderOak is giving away all sorts of freebies every single day. You can enter to win free Crossclave Pro plans, SpiderOak swag, and other prizes. No purchase necessary. Check out the daily security and privacy tips at the link below and see all the ways that you can step up your cybersecurity game before 2022. And I would like to thank SpiderOak so much for supporting my content. So the first step we recommend is signing up and making an account on all those big retailers who are known to get restocks of these consoles. That includes the big names like GameStop, Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, Target, along with other ones like Newegg, B&H Photo, Adorama, Sony, and Microsoft both, Sam's Club or Costco if you have memberships there. When you sign up on these sites, fill in all of your account information, especially anything that would be required during checkout. That includes your name, your contact information, shipping address, and credit card or payment details. This will ensure that once you do find a console in stock at one of these retailers, you won't have to fill in a bunch of text boxes during that checkout. Everything will be pre-filled for you, and you can simply skip to the payment and purchase. Those few seconds can be incredibly valuable whenever you're competing against other buyers. Now, you may have already known that, but here's a little pro tip for you too. Sign up for a password manager and don't clear your browsing session to prep for a console restock. I know this goes against everything for my own privacy recommendations, like deleting cached browsing history and cookies, but here's why. If you go to purchase a product at a retailer site where you have an account, you will still have to sign in with your username and password. But if you have your username and password already saved in your browser and you're signed in and you're already cached, you won't have to type those credentials in order to access the pre-filled account information. If you are already signed in, that will save some time. And if you need to sign in, having a password manager automatically fill in those credentials for you, so all you have to do is click sign in at the bottom, is way faster than typing in your password and just praying that you got it right while you're panicking as one of these things is in stock and it might sell out in a few seconds. Again, valuable seconds can mean the difference between getting one of these consoles and not getting one at all and seeing out of stock again. Here's another tip. If the retailer lets you choose a brick and mortar store as your preferred location, choose one in the event they offer local pickup. In our case, both PlayStation 5s and the Xbox Series X were picked up from a local Best Buy location instead of shipped. We found that we had the most success when focusing on local stores as opposed to just online retailers, and I suspect that's because we had less competition and there weren't any bots that we had to beat out. Some retailers do list inventory for their brick and mortar stores, so you can do a shipment that arrives in X amount of days, or you can pick up on fulfillment day. And sometimes that means that you can pick up a lot sooner than an item would get shipped. Something that I have personally done for product releases or restocks is asking about shipments. I have physically gone to my local stores and I have asked them when they usually put new stock out, when they get truck deliveries, and I've asked about any tips on buying a product. Some stores won't let you reserve a product, but they may offer to hold one for you if you ask nicely. Some stores will not tell you any kind of information and they might be kind of mean about it, while others, well, it might just depend on who you ask. If you build that relationship with a manager or an employee, or just become a familiar face and a kind face that is a reoccurring shopper at a retailer, that can help you get an advantage. Calling around to ask about stock is a really good idea too, and always being nice about it, since I have noticed that some stores, like Target in my experience, they don't always show accurate stock levels online, but if you call and you ask, they may be able to hook you up. Now, this totally depends on your own experience. Your mileage may vary on this, but the worst they can say is no, we don't have any. So it's worth a shot in my opinion, and just be nice to the employees. It's not going to be their fault if they don't have any in stock. Also, special thanks to Tabitha and Cosmic Disaster for supporting my channel over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Shannon Morse. And shout out to Daniel for joining my YouTube memberships down below via that join button. If you want to check out all the other ways that you can support my work, like grabbing swag from my online shop, check the links down below. I have a deal going on right now, by the way. You can use the coupon code TURKEY for 15% off anything in my online store. That includes stickers while they're still in stock. Those have been selling like little hot cakes, t-shirts, coffee mugs, all sorts of swag. And thanks again so much for supporting, because you do make this content possible and I truly appreciate it. Okay, so you've got your account set up and you are prepped for those product drops, but how do you know when they are happening? Other than reading rumors on literally every single tech news publication online, we nabbed all three of our consoles by using Twitter. Yes, Twitter. Now, you might see a ton of different recommendations for Twitter accounts that will work in your favorite, that will automatically track inventory, but there are 3 Twitter accounts that I think you should follow. These are the ones that Mr. Snubs used to get notified of restocks immediately. Those are Matt Swider, Lord of Restocks, and PS5 Stock Alerts. I will put those links down below as well. Now, each of these account holders tweets, usually with some kind of affiliate link, whenever a restock is about to happen or has just dropped. Okay, but I don't want to check Twitter constantly every single day. You don't have to. Using the Twitter application on iPhone or Android, you can sign up for push notifications for any of these accounts or all of them, and any other accounts that may be crucial to the buying process. Push notifications will push this little text box bubble to your phone's lock screen if you choose to, or your notification bar whenever the account is updated with a new tweet. You can click on the notification and that will take you straight into the tweet in the Twitter app, and then you can click right to the product page on a retailer's website, so you don't even have to save it or bookmark it in your browser. Now, to enable push notifications on your Twitter app, tap your profile icon, tap Settings and Privacy, then tap Notifications and tap Push Notifications, and choose whichever ones you want to receive. For notifications from specific profile accounts, you have to go to the profile for whoever drops alerts, click Follow, tap the notification bell icon, and then choose All Tweets. You have to have notifications turned on for your app in order to get notifications from a specific account. Otherwise, it will not work. And that's basically what we did. That is how we scored 3 rare consoles, 1 for a friend and 2 for us. And it took some patience and a little bit of trial and error, and there were many times when they were still out of stock, but it worked because we kept on trying. I hope that this works for you too, because I know how hard it is to get a new gaming console and how stressful it can be whenever you see something in stock and then you're fighting a bunch of bots, but it's totally possible. So set yourself up for success so that when the time time comes, the process ends up being a breeze. Subscribe if you found this information helpful and valuable, and let me know if this process worked for you like it did for us. You can honestly use this for anything, not just video game consoles. In fact, I've used this for like Sailor Moon stuff. I will be around if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.